משפט הלבבות, פעמים מזמן השם פרנסות הרבה מבני אדם על ידי אדם אחד מהם. The idea is, הקדוש ברוך הוא לפעמים נותן לבן אדם אחד להיות הפרנס של הציבור. Sometimes there's one person, God gives him a lot of blessing, and he becomes and he basically gives parnasah for everyone. He takes care of the tzibur of the congregation. וזאת כדי לבחון בכך את משמעותו להשם או מריו. המדד היחיד בעמדת הפרנס הרבים מטרה לבחון אותו אם הוא מקיים את רצון השם או חלילה ממראה את פיו. Those are people which God gives them a lot. What do? They understand this is not mine. In order to keep the trust bond between me and Kadosh Baruch Hu, I have to give. So these people give bli ayin hara, and they don't think about themselves, not their money, nothing, klum. They give. Why? Because I need. Because I want God to look at me as a good banker, that I can keep all the money. So those type of people, Kadosh Baruch Hu gives them the blessing for a long time. There's people which don't, chas shalom, which use it for their own. I'm saying, if you use it for their own thing, it's fine. But when it's for giving someone else or helping other causes, it's hard for them. Yeah. ויהיה זה מסיבות הניסיון ובחינות גדולות ביותר. The ניסיון of העושר is one of the biggest ניסיונות. One of the biggest challenges is ניסיון העושר. העושר הגדול שהאדם קיבל, המאפשר לו להעסיק הם עובדים רבים להיות אחרי לפרנסתם, הוא בעצם ניסיון גדול עבורו. What? ניסיון העושר means the test of riches, of being wealthy. There's a ma'amar, it's a full ma'amar of the Lubavitcher Rebbe. He one time spoke to the Hasidim to tell them that every Jew has to work to have this nisayon ha'osher. People say, no, let me have what I need, and just exactly, I don't want to have this nisayon ha'osher. The Rebbe said you have to serve God mitoch nisayon osher, through the challenge of and through the test of being rich. That's what you shouldn't know and don't fake it. You want the cash, you want the money, yeah, miti. But you know how to stand to benisayon. It's not simple. God is testing you. If he understands the level of what's going on right now, there's people that don't understand. They have so much money, but they don't understand that they're supposed to give it to people. And when they start giving it to people, start making cheshbonot and after calculations. After all this calculation, what do? They start saying, and after they give, I think I gave him too much. I think this and this. Whatever, all this emotions that come after. When you say all these emotions, you're wiping away your mitzvah. You did a mitzvah and you feel bad for it. That's it. You also lost the money and you lost the. You regret. The second you regret, you lose it. בעולם האדם נדרש לא פעם לעמוד בבחנים וניסיונות הדורשים ממנו חיזוק האמונה וביטחון. ניסיונות אלו אינם חייבים ללבוש בדמות של קשים. יש הקדוש ברוך הוא מזהה את האדם בתפקיד רם, במינויו, בשרריו, במעמד כלכלי וגבוה והתפקיד הזה הוא מבחן עליו לעמוד בו, והעמידה שתבוא לו לידי ביטוי הם פעולותיו ומתייחסות לתפקיד. A lot of people have different tests in life. People, לא עלינו, they have a lot of tests in this life and challenges with health. And their whole entire life they're suffering with certain this and that pain and that thing. לא עלינו. There's people that have tests in this world through children, חינוך הילדים. The education of children, very, very big test, especially in our generation. And there's a test which, the way it seems, doesn't look so bad. It looks pretty good. You sit on a golden chair and you give other people parnasah. Basically, you have a factory, you have whatever, you basically you give people parnasah. That challenge, people have to be very, 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 very particular, very, very careful. Why? Because it could be that you're going to make the wrong calculation, you give the people the wrong amount. What's going to happen from you? You fail the test, And no, you fail, get it from the Kadosh Baruch Hu for sure. But you fail the test, and Kadosh Baruch Hu is not going to give you all you want. It could be God even going to take it away from you. Like it says, Yesh Osher Shamur LeBa'alav LeRa'ato. Shlomo, if I'm not mistaken, Shlomo Melech says this: there is riches that's saved for the owner, which is his bad. What does that mean? There's people that have millions of dollars in their bank account, and it's not there for them. In one moment, it goes from this person to another person. And the second, Kadosh Baruch Hu sees this person does not use the money as is. He just keeps it under bricks his whole entire life. That's it. What? מה? לרעתו, לא for his bad. And if you could also learn לרעתו for someone else. But this is for his bad. It means but it's there for his bad. Why is it for his bad? I'll explain. We're not in that part. In Shach B'tachon, we explained it from before. We explained it before, but I'll say it again. That basically, what does it mean l'ra'ato? That means his whole entire life he's chasing after this money. He's chasing. And then he wakes up in the age of 60 and he loses all of his money. How does that feel? So he lost. So all the time that he was.
Passes away, and his wife marries somebody else. So he takes all the money. I saw it many times.
So
and she goes marry somebody else, and he takes it. And this guy said that Baruch Hashem has got work for me. I have everything ready.
HaKadosh Baruch Hu has his plans. Now, with this, we're going to tie in a little small point with Tu BiShvat. It says the relation that the Jewish nation has to a tree is very, very interesting. We spoke about yesterday details. Now we're going to talk a little more facts. Idan. Facts. It says in Chumash Dvarim that when the Jewish people go fight a war, we cannot scorch and burn the fruit trees. We're not allowed to destroy fruit trees. Why? What did it do wrong? Why? I'm saying Rashi explains over there. But it's like, well, what did a tree do for you? The tree is going to be there, l'sharet otcha. It's going to be for you. In a second, you're going to be in the war. You're going to need what to eat. You're going to have these trees. Why destroy these trees? But if it's etzrak, if it's trees that have no fruit, doesn't make fruit, burn it all you want. Now, I heard a beautiful point, and I saw it also, and I saw the sources of it also. The difference between the two perspectives that we have in America, all over the world, is the same exact thing. One perspective is like this. They say, look at the world as is. We, the humans, rule the world, right? Kadosh Baruch Hu created this world for us. We have to use the most out of it. That means, if I want to make a big complex, to build more, I have no problem cutting trees, ripping through green grass, and putting cement and building buildings. Why? Because the whole reason why there's all the creation outside, all the bria, all this land for me that I want to build on, it's for me. It's for the humans. It's not for anything else. That's one way of looking at things. A second way of looking at things is that no, the world was a beautiful place until humans came. The world was a beautiful place. There was trees, there was this, all the animals were in their habitats, didn't have to run away and hide. Life was good. Humans came, started destroying the trees, making this, killing that. Use it, don't abuse it. That's what they say, okay. But the Torah has a different type of approach. The Torah. This is the modern approach. True modern approach. I'm not going to say right or left, left or right. I'm just going to say approaches. Now, the Torah says, if it's a fruit tree, you can't cut it. You don't want to mess with it. It's brought in the Gemara that there was a Talmid Chacham that cut down a tree and the son died that year. You don't with a fruit tree. You don't play with that stuff. So the Torah has a different approach. If it's a fruit tree, you're not allowed to cut it. Asur lecha. But if it's not a fruit tree, you can destroy it. So what do we understand here? a fruit tree, leave as it is. Like HaKadosh Baruch Hu created this world. You're going to ruin it. But what? What's the fruit tree standing for? The fruit tree is standing for who? For you. For you, your kids, for your thing. So, in one side, leave it to be as is. Don't abuse it. But number two, why you don't abuse it? Because it's for you. The same idea over here moves on to a couple points in Tu BiShvat, in the way that we relate to the trees. That the tzaddikim are related to the eitzim. We spoke yesterday a couple moments regarding about tzaddikim. Why are tzaddikim related to the trees? Because the trees do everything for us. And if you look at it different, why do we need the trees? Even etzrak, that you could cut it because of the oxygen and carbon, right? They take in all the carbon and give us. They bring out oxygen. Baruch Hashem, in our cells we have a lot of trees. Our brains are open, are eared out. But Baruch Hashem, not in the city. We're not too much in the city. But the idea over here is also the tree gives out fruit. Not only fruit that doesn't look green or brown. The fruits are not green or brown. What color are the fruits? Orange, red, nice flavor. It has vitamins inside. Has nutrients, stuff that I need. So to the tzaddikim. The tzaddikim, all they're built for the Jewish nation is for the people to eat their fruits. All what they learn Torah, of course, is to stay closer to God, but it's ordered also to give the Jewish people a way and derech b'Torah l'tkarev l'Kadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Adonai le'olam. Amen ve'amen.